Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now to get us started for today's video, we're going to be showing you guys a nitrous over on border here. This is going to actually be for passport. It's going to be when the enemy team opens up the double door inside of passport, and then usually people will either walk in or they'll sit outside of the double door. Most people will probably sit outside of the double door, but basically when you get audio of them breaking the double door, you're going to go ahead and just toss your nitrous out over the top of the customs wall for passport there to get yourself a free kill. This next one's actually kind of interesting. This is like a weird playable position that I found for bank here, where you can actually hide behind this pillar. And a lot of the times, enemy players just won't drone you. You can get free kills. Now, I'm not 100% sure if your body sticks out or not, but I played there and I didn't end up having anybody shoot at me. You know, I thought it was pretty cool, so I thought I'll let you guys know. This next one's a spawn peek over on Fortress. Definitely would recommend this one. I usually get a lot of free kills from this one in particular. Alright, so our first clip of the video that we're going to go over here is actually going to be a lair clip. I haven't actually done a lair clip in a while, but basically we're playing inside of Master here. We're actually going to be able to get ourselves a free kill on this Ash that walks in for lobby here. Now that's part of the reason why I wanted to show you guys this clip. This is one of the positions on the map where you get like a lot of like clear audio, if that makes sense, of a lot of different rooms around you. So like for example, I can hear it for top mez, I can hear for lobby, I can hear for our 6th room, I can hear for my own room obviously. I can also hear over by bathroom side, like the little hallway right there. I don't think I can hear for display, but I think that's okay. And then I can also hear for operational as well in this position, which I think is all like really good. And the other thing I wanted to mention is that a lot of people, for whatever reason, when they push this side of the map in particular, like lobby or top mez or operational, they don't drone for whatever reason. I don't know why, but a lot of the times when I play specifically in this doorway, people just walk into me and I get free kills. Like, it's actually insane. Right here, we're going to go ahead and kill a nomad who just tries to walk into my room. I get a free kill. And then one of my teammates that died earlier to Sledge ends up dying to Sledge, obviously. And then the Sledge actually looks over to me to look for the refrag after I killed Nomad. He slow peeks into me though, so I'm able to just get a free kill on him with the Sentry DMR here. And then after we get those kills, we're just going to go ahead and walk our butt back into sight, and it's pretty much GG's from here. One of our other teammates is actually going to kill the Finka. The Finka is going to end up having to rotate down in this position. He's probably upstairs right now trying to look for like some kind of refrag for me right here, but we're going to go ahead and secure the round right here. Our arcade is going to go ahead and kill the Finka. Now next up, we're going to be over on Fortress here. We're going to be playing Ash. Now one of my teammates actually has a pre-placed camera on somebody trying to spawn peek laundry in this position, so we're going to do what any Ash main would do. We're going to rush into the building to try to look for the cutoff on this guy playing for a spawn peek for laundry here. Now unfortunately, when I actually get over here, I'm not actually going to be able to kill this guy because he's gonna sprint across, and my super slow reaction time is not going to be able to kill him in time. I am going to end up lining him up to like 1 HP here, but he's going to end up getting away here. You can see the warden, he gets away right here. He's going to go ahead and run up the staircase. So what we're going to do in this position is we're going to walk up our staircase, and we're going to basically go meet him over on his side of the map, because basically he'd have to full sprint across to basically get away in this position. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and rotate up our staircase. We're going to go and just hold this doorway. This is basically the cutoff for him coming back towards site. So we're going to go ahead and get a free kill onto him right here. And then as we walk up through this hallway here for a horse, we know there's a player in it, and there's nobody on the default cam. So instead of shooting the default cam, I'm going to go ahead and just walk up and kill the guy that's inside a pony here to get myself a free kill, which is the Legion. The last guy in this position is actually going to be Goyo Vigil. One of my teammates are going to go ahead and kill the Goyo here, and then the last guy in this position is going to actually be over by bathroom here. My teammate's going to end up getting boss G'd by him right here, and then that Vigil is actually going to rotate over towards the Master in this position. I go ahead and hold this bathroom doorway just to make sure that the Vigil can't finish off my Thatcher. And then what ends up happening here is I'm basically just holding a passive angle right here. I'm just waiting for the Vigil to swing into me, essentially, because a lot of Vigil players, like when they're using the boss G, I know I didn't actually mention this last time I talked about the boss G, but it's actually really hard to hit people that are head glitching. So that's why I play a head glitch crouch angle right there. It's really hard for players to actually hit them in that position. Now right here, we're going to go ahead and res our Thatcher. My teammate's going to go ahead and plant. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any cover, so he ends up dying to the Vigil. And then we're going to do this play where we basically run around the bomb site. If you don't have like any util on the bomb site, what actually ends up happening is that when the bomb goes down, we could actually like go and run around through the bomb site depending on what kind of bomb site it is, and basically constantly switch up our position. It makes it really hard for the vigil to basically win that position, because I'm basically going from pony, I'm going to bathroom, and then I go over to the bathroom hallway into master, and then finally I'm getting a free kill on you. You know what I mean? So that's the one thing I wanted to show from that clip, is like, if you ever have the opportunity to do that after a post plant and you have like more than one person alive in that position, then I would highly recommend switching up your position if the enemy team doesn't have like that much util and sight that actually stops you from just running around like that. You know what I mean? Because the more you can like make your position unknown for the enemy player, the easier it'll be for you to basically win the round. Next up, we're going to be once again playing Ash here. We're going to be playing over on Lair here. We're going to be pushing for the top floor bomb site. Now, typically for this bomb site, I will look for a kill on the rappel angle like you saw earlier in this clip. For operational there through the head holes, or even inside of operational itself. I'll usually look for a free kill right there on that rappel angle. I didn't end up getting it though, because one of my other teammates basically just walked in and got himself the kill for top mez there. So we're gonna go ahead and just rotate over here towards our 6th room. We're gonna go ahead and basically look to see if we can make a play off of this castle barricade in this position, because essentially the way that I can take advantage of this castle barricade right here would be, I would drone out the bomb site first, and then I would use my Ash charge to basically take advantage of space. Now, unfortunately, these guys had a proxy that I didn't end up knowing about, so that ended up giving away my position here before I did inevitably walk in. So I decided it would be better for me to just chill right here and basically look for the wide swing. Now, unfortunately, no one's going to end up wide swinging me, but the other way that you can look at this in this position is that if nobody is wide swinging this position after I Ash charge open this and the proxy is going off, then that probably means that whoever is playing inside of our 6th room that is looking to basically make sure that I don't walk in this position is probably playing a hold angle position. So you can see right here, this guy's on a hold angle position on a little crouch hop up angle right there. And then right here, he's not wide swinging me again, which means that the only option that he has here is to basically be holding me on like a crouch angle or on a standing angle to the right side of that little like Tetris area right there. And then right here, again, nobody's refragging me, so I can assume the next person in this position is basically just sitting and just waiting for me to swing. So I swing aggressively, kill Tubra, because I just expected him to be there on that crouch angle. Last guy in this position is Bandit. He's on the other bomb site. We go ahead and basically shoot at these little like feet holes, and we just do that for bait, because basically the bandit in that position has to swing me and look for that refrag. So if I basically just like shoot and just like, I guess like show that I don't know exactly where he is, then he might swing me a little bit sooner. And so that's what ended up happening. He swung me looking for that refrag, and then we ended up securing the round because we just expected him to like go for the wide swing in that position, because that's his only play. Next up, we're going to be on Theme Park here. We just killed a Vigil that basically we misdroned for the beginning of the round here. Actually, more like nobody actually droned here. Now, one of the plays that I was going for right there was an upside down rappel for cafe door right there. A lot of people don't know you can upside down rappel there, but the reason why I go upside down rappel on that doorway in particular is because it gives you a nice little angle for the people that like to ego challenge the crate at the top of yellow stairs right here. That's the reason why I do that. That's why I don't want to immediately get on the drone. Now, and obviously in hindsight, I probably should have gone on my drone in that position, but I didn't end up doing that, and that meant that my Monty ended up dying in that position. There is also a world where Monty could have droned as well, so it's not completely my fault, but yeah, anyway, that's what ended up happening there. We refragged our Monty right away. Right here, a lot of my teammates ended up selling body, and then we refragged for a mute that was basically swinging out for some more ego challenging, and we got a free kill onto him. And then apparently there's another guy inside of bunks in this position. But the other thing to keep in mind here is that I can't let this Jaeger like escape in this position. We have to make sure that he can't rotate back in the site here. So basically, in an ideal world, my teammate would walk up and kill him. However, I don't want to just put all my faith in my teammate here. So I'm going to swing aggressively here for the double door here, because I'm expecting the Jaeger to just basically not swing me in this position and just play time. And you're going to see here, this Mira that's inside of waiting here is just basically playing like super aggressive. So I flashbang my bunks here, swing my Mira, and then now we can go ahead and just go ahead and kill this Jaeger that's inside of waiting. Last guy's in office here. We go ahead and see him right there. And then all we got to do now at this point is just play the 2v1 position. Now, the only bad thing about this position right now is it's a 2v1, and we can only flood through this double door here. So technically, this mute can win this just by playing off of the contact of us walking into the double door here. So that's the only real big problem in this position. basically the way to win here is to basically have one guy walk in to look for the gunfight, and then if I lose my gunfight here, then my other teammate will basically walk in and refrag. Now, unfortunately, I walk in here thinking that he's on the rotate I swing the rotate I don't end up seeing him, so he ends up actually killing me on the doorway here. I believe the other doorway actually blocked my vision here, and then that's the reason why I wasn't able to get the kill. But luckily, my teammate walks in and gets the refrag for me. He was a little bit late. He didn't like immediately get the refrag like how I wanted, but it's okay. He still ended up getting that kill, and we secured a round. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's step-by-step video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!